Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time joining, I am Gitangeli from Queens, New York City. And on this platform, I vlog about my travel experience either in the USA or around the world. So today is my day 4 vlog in Tulum, Mexico. Hola from Tulum, and today's date is December 16, 2022. It's about 12 p.m. EST. Is pretty hot, and it's really sunny. I'm looking out at my balcony. I'll give you a peek. I closed the blind up and the door and stuff because I'm heading out. So today's itinerary is pretty like chilled. First, I'm definitely going to have breakfast. I'm craving for tacos. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the street tacos because it is hot like around this time. So I'm probably gonna go to one of the local restaurants down the main street of Tulum, downtown Tulum, that is. And then after that, I'm gonna take a cab over. There are two museums I want to visit. So the first museum visiting is the Mystika Museum, and apparently it's a tribute to the Mayan culture. So as you may know, the Mayan culture is right here in Mexico. So back in the days, I believe there were 5 countries that made up the Mayan culture. It was Mexico, it was El Salvador, it was Guatemala, and it was Honduras, and it was Nicaragua, because the Mexican Gulf, because the Mexican Gulf course is not too far from here. So it's very easy to access these countries by boats, right? So there's a big Mayan influence here. So that's why I love visiting Mexico, because of the Mayan ruins and the civilization. And there's a lot of Mayans that still reside here in the small villages outside of Tulum. And more towards Playa del Carmen and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty impressive. I heard and read a lot of good reviews about the Mystical Museum. So that's the first museum. It's a little out of the way. It's about, I think, 25 minutes walk-in, but it's too hot for walk-in today. So I'm gonna take a cab. They said it's about a 6-minute drive. So that should be cool. And the second museum is the Spherical Museum, and it's a very scientific, creative, well-known museum in Tulum. It's actually, there are 2. There's one in Tulum Central and there's one further out, not sure where. But that museum is about 50 minutes away from Tulum, downtown Tulum. So again, I'll take a cab there. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to do that. And after, I will buy some postcards. I have friends in Poland that I usually send postcards to when I travel, and when they travel, they send postcards to me as well. So I collect postcards. And then I'll probably eat up a little. Probably I explore more food spots, maybe Italian food, I'm not sure. I think I had enough Mexican food. No offense, but a lot of tacos, yum. Thank you so much for your support on this platform, and yeah, let's go museum and food hopping. All right, bye. Can you see how I'm sweating? It's so hot here. Oh my God. I'm at this place called To Live and Die in Tulum. I'm having breakfast. I was trying to get postcards for my friend in Poland. And it's interesting that they don't have postcards here with the name Tulum on it. So it's they have I guess faces on the postcards. So I hope he likes it. Anyhow, I ordered some Mexican breakfast and mimosa and a Coca-Cola. So cold. It's so hot, seriously. And it's just a few people here. This is one of the places that's on the strip in Tulum. downtown Tulum, and I've been here before, so it's pretty cool. All right, gosh, so hot, but it's all good. It's better than being in the snow in New York City right now. I heard it's snowing. It's winter, right? Yeah. So made it to the post office. Is right behind me. It's like so tiny. And to send 2 postcards to Poland, Europe, to my friend, it was 30 pesos. So that's 30 pesos. Wow, pretty cheap. Yeah. So I'm just waiting on a cab. I'm heading to one of the museum. It's so hot. Oh my god. I mean, like, imagine like when it's like summer here, it's probably roasting. Woo. It's very difficult to get a cab in the like the local areas. So this is like the cross streets. I've been like waiting in the shade for around 10 minutes, and it's too hot. So I'm walking back to the main road. It's like 10 minutes or so. I want to be careful about filming because I saw like a lot of police on the other side. I don't know why they were there. I think they were like loading what do you call it, like supplies. I'm not sure if it's a vendor kind of. I think they were like, it's an area where they load you know, I don't know. I saw a lot of boxes, probably some kind of supplies and stuff like that, but they had like huge guns with them. So I want to be careful. This is how the locals live. Actually, when you walk further down from downtown Tulum, there's like a lot of hostels around here, and this place is like packed with Europeans. Yeah. I just finished exploring the Skeptic Museum. Honestly, I wasn't impressed. It was 20 USD. I feel like I was expecting more, or maybe because I'm such a a New Yorker, and we have like so many museums there, and there's like so many exhibits in like literally all the museums, right? But this museum was very small. You could actually tour it in less than 30 minutes. But there is a bigger one like 30 minutes away from here, more going towards more of Playa del Carmen. So this museum basically is a dedication to the Mayan culture, and it's it was a it was created by a Colombian artist. So it shows like a lot of like it tells a story of the Mayan culture, how what they have in their homes. It literally like they have hammocks, and in addition to that, inside the museum, like you have to take your shoes off. You have to walk barefooted, I guess, to prevent damages on the floor. Is made of bamboo. I'm just curious, like when it rains, what happened, but I think I don't think the rain gets in. But there's a tree house, and it's adjacent to a hotel where you could go. To get into the hotel, you have to go through a different entrance. But overall, it was a nice experience. I love this. So Mystika Museum is right behind me, and this guy was telling me that there's a ruins, that there is the Tulum ruins not too far from here. So I don't know if I could actually go and tour it on my own. It's not Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is like way further from here. Is where the Yucatan is. Oh my god, they have like a lot of like places there to like buy souvenirs and like to eat. I'm so excited. I love it. So I am gonna complain, but taking a taxi in downtown Tulum is like, oh my god, it's so expensive. But I'm so like excited about touring this museum. Love it. Wow, I just finished exploring the Mystika Museum. Is it's amazing. The artist, he's Mexican, and he had went to India to do some meditation and to find himself and to explore India, because you know India is known for its meditating style and peacefulness. Plus there's so many temples and places to free the mind. So he had went there, and he was on this journey to change his lifestyle, to connect with himself, and to connect with nature. And prior to that, he always had this passion to take photos of animals and nature and etc. And it made him feel more in touch with his surroundings, and he wanted to be more present. So that's why he had went to India to meditate and to learn how to discipline the mind. But unfortunately, he got into an accident. He was on a horse, and somehow he felt like in his soul that there was some problem. Like sometimes you get this feeling that something is not right. Like if you're on the train, or maybe if you're in your house or whatever, it's like a sixth sense, right? And he was on the horse, and I don't know what happened, but the horse kind of like got weird on him, and it threw him from one side of the cliff to the other side, and he got into some serious injury, which resulted in him leaving India. So he had to left India on this sweet journey that he was on, to find himself and to find a new path in life. So he had to come back home, and when he came back home, he had all these surgeries that he had to take, and he was so he wanted to give up on life, and he didn't understood what his purpose was, because he was in a different state of mind. I can't relate, because I have never been in an accident, but I have never been depressed, because I don't know, I guess I'm lucky. I don't know, or maybe because of the people I hung out with, or maybe it's because my family is like always there for me. But so I can't really relate to him, what he was going through, but somehow he's like, I gotta fight through this. And one of his major injury was he had some problems with his brain and his speech, and he was in his 40s, or between 40 and 45, when he had went to India to on his journey. And he's like, you know what, I have to fight this, that I can't suffer, like it didn't work out in India, so I can't suffer. And it's unfortunate that I had all these injuries. So what he did is he got help from people he loved, and then he became he got back into like taking pictures, because he loved photography, right? He got back into taking pictures with of nature, of animals. He explored his country, Mexico, more, instead of going to another country and taking pictures. He was more fascinated with his country, and the Mayan culture. So this is how the museum came about. It's basically he's telling his story. Oh my God, it's so touching. And there was a horse that he was telling the story about. Like, I don't want to go into too much details, but oh my God, he is this guy. He's so good with words. Like when you read his words, it's so poetic, and it's so touching, and it's so I was just crying in there. Or I mean, I had a Corona and some tacos before I went in, but it's not the Corona, but it's just so, the images and the art and the 3D images and the digital, you know, technology that played a big role in the creation of the Mystika Museum is just powerful. If museum is your thing, or it doesn't really matter, like I would definitely say, hey, come here and tour this place if you know, if you're in Tulum. All right, so now I'm heading back. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that. I had such a great time. Wow, this is definitely the highlight of my trip. So yeah, I'm heading back, trying to find a cab and head back into the city. All right, so thanks again and I hope this is like worthwhile, like this part of my exploration in Tulum. I just love this. I love this part of art. Yes. Okay, so I exit the park. Well, the La Parque. And this guy is telling me to go all the way on the other side for a taxi. Look at all the bushes. You know, so Tulum is the jungle of Mexico. So it's pretty impressive. I wouldn't walk here in the night. So walking the streets of Tulum is my final night here. I enjoy coming out in the evening because it's cooler. I don't know what's going on, but my body can't take the heat. Yeah, so it's like perfectly safe to walk around here. So I'm going to grab dinner and then head back to my hotel. So not sure what I'm gonna have tonight. Maybe Chinese. Let's see. Hey everyone, I really hope you enjoyed my day 4 vlog in Tulum, Mexico. This vlog was focused on museum hopping and also eat more. I ate so much tacos. And I also had, for dinner, I had Jamaican jerk chicken. So that was pretty interesting to see how the Mexican cook, you know, Jamaican jerk chicken. It was really good, spicy. I love the sauce. It's very authentic. And like I said, when you're in Tulum, and if museums are your thing, it's nice to like get away from like the beach scenery and the food scenery, and the Mayan scenery, meaning Chichen Itza and the ruins in Coba and stuff like that, and do something different. But anyhow, I'm heading out. And I definitely would want to visit Tulum again. I feel like living in New York City, and folks that are in the States, within USA, it's easier to commute from the States into Mexico, and plus it's cheaper. But that's not the reason I came here. I really just like Tulum. And then I also found out that they'll have an airport that will be in Tulum maybe in a year or so. So it'll be easier. Because I'm not sure if you saw my day 1 vlog, so I had to fly into Cancun, and from Cancun I had to take a bus, which was about 2 to 3 hours into Tulum, and that's like wasting time, right? But they said in a year that there'll be an airport that's built in Tulum. I think that's really awesome because Tulum is like a happening city for tourism, and also the Mayan culture and all that good stuff, and it's so cool and chilled and convenient, and it's very nice. And also they have a train system here that will take you into like Chichen Itza, Playa del Carmen, and all those other places to scope out. Yeah, so this sums up my my trips for 2022. I'm done with all my vacation days, and yeah, I really thank you for your support on this platform, and see you soon. And if my traveling style is your thing, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.